base case, lower bound, upper bound. So we're going to figure out base case operating cash flow. This one is easy. Just use these, okay? Remember, OCF is net income plus depreciation. Net income is sales minus costs minus depreciation times 1 minus tax rate. So sales is unit sales times price, which is 2200 times 34, which is 2200 times it costs 22 per unit, plus you have $9,000. Hence, net income is 74,800 minus 57,400 minus annual depreciation is 4,700 times 1 minus the tax rate. Okay? You just add back the depreciation to the net income. Okay, this is an example of it. Sensitivity analysis. We have all these units. What effect would an increase of $1 in the selling price have on the operating cash flow? You can do this the long way. Calculate the operating cash flow with the base and then change the price by $1. Calculate the OCF that way and calculate the difference. Or remember, OCF equals unit sales times price minus cost minus depreciation times 1 minus tax rate plus depreciation. Hence, change in OCF. Only the price is changing, right? That's changing by 1. These don't change, so they're not affected. So the whole thing is going to be unit sales times 1 minus tax rate. Remember, I'm increasing the price by 1. minus 36%. Right there. Not that. Alternatively, you're going to calculate OCF before 2800 times 110 minus 2800 times 87 minus 12,000 minus depreciation, 1 minus tax rate, plus add back the depreciation. I'm going to keep everything the same except I'm going to make that 111. The new minus either way. And this one is easier because I can kind of do the mental algebra and write down the result. But however you do it, doesn't matter. Okay. They're adding a new product. Initially, they're going to stock $20,000 in inventory, which will be purchased on a 30-day credit from its supplier. The firm will also invest in $16,000 on accounts receivable and $54,000 in equipment. What amount should be included in the initial costs for net working capital? Remember, net working capital is current assets. So in this case, inventory plus accounts receivable minus accounts payable. Inventory is 22,000. They're going to add 16,000 on accounts receivable, but they're buying the inventory on credit, so that's accounts payable. Since it's a cost, that's going to be negative 16,000. Okay, two kinds of products, small and large. So let's calculate sales first. 2,300 of the large at $22 plus 4,200 of the small at $15. It costs $13 to make the big ones and $9 to make the small ones. The rest we know. So OCF, I'm going to do it directly, sales 113,600. Variable cost 67,700 minus fixed costs 4,200 minus, where is the depreciation? Say it again. Ah, yes, yes. Thank you. And depreciation is 2,800. That's earnings before taxes. 1 minus the tax rate, 27.2%, and add back the depreciation. Okay, let's calculate this one. It's going to create an operating cash flow of 68,000. It will free up 47,800 in net working capital. You need $200,000 for fixed asset purchases. What's the total cash flow for this project at time zero? Now, at time zero, there is no operating cash flow. So OCF 0 for time zero. Net capital spending is 200,000. Change in net working capital is actually negative. So that would be negative, or 0 minus 200,000 minus 47,800. I know that's a plus, but I'm doing it on purpose that way to illustrate it. So it's actually negative 152, 200. We have one more problem. This went faster than I thought it would. It's a similar one, so I'm not going to do it. I already posted the quiz. You have till next Wednesday, which is the 19th. Please, when you do questions, you don't get them, ask me questions. I mean, I got only one question, I think, during the spring break. So please, or before that. Any questions now? I'll see you guys Monday. Come to class having read chapter 10, even though we're not going to cover it directly. Also, chapter 11. We'll cover chapter 11. In the remaining 3 weeks, we'll do 11 and 12. Just